Producing Gervonta David.
Count to 10. Y'all two are the judges. Let's touch them up.
Forward remains. Just blocked right round knockouts going to the liver.
I think both guys actually taking it over.
That was a shot.
Right hand. Still
He knows.
wild left hand.
Easy jab. That's where you want to left.
Paul.
Two jabs on the left hand.
Oh,
2 points.
Yeah, this is
left and Davis digging the body. Good counter.
Come on. Watch the back of the head.
I don't want any more
What
of
you
this.
mean? Fighting right now.
Yep. Davis applying pressure, going to the body. Both fighters going toe to toe.
Well, he was already set up right
Yeah,
there.
that was
A nice 1-2 there. That was a solid 1-2 by the exchange there on the inside. That was a pretty good uppercut, but that was pretty.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great night of sports and entertainment, courtesy of G.
Brother, your 3 judges in this fight from Belgium, Daniel Vanderlei. From Mexico, Omar Mitoun. From the U.S.
Didn't think I'd ever have to make one of these videos, but happens, I guess. This is still the best job in the world. Thank you all for the support. This was an amazing event, and I'll be back. No worries, cuz.
Jay got that one. You know what I mean? With that referee, that was an immature point took it. I think Jay Paul needed that knockdown. What he had, I think that kind of evened it out. And I think he only gave it to Fury because of the point took it. That was an immature point. The referee's supposed to give him at least 3 warnings. He gave him no warnings. Get out of here.
So you feel then that Jake should have won?
Huh?
You feel that Jake should have won?
I think so. I think so. With the knockdown, I think he sealed it in because that point took him away. But it was a good scrap all the way through. You know what I mean? It was a good fight for Houston. So to this day,
You want to see a rematch?
I would see a rematch. Yeah.
So a reflection of my own performance versus him being, super outstanding. I couldn't get my momentum going like I wanted to, and I just felt kind of flat. He was exactly the fighter that I expected him to be. I think his combinations were the thing that were a bit more impressive. But more so, again, like it was a reflection of my own performance. And
my prediction is, and I'm never wrong, Jake Paul, absolutely useless. He just got embarrassed. He got whooped. What was that? I've never seen anything so bad in my life. That was terrible. Take up dog.
Gervonta Davis holds a record of 30 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw, and only 3 men have ever gone the distance against him. Now he's looking to keep that knockout streak alive as he prepares to face Jake Paul. Former welterweight champion Andre Berto recently shared his thoughts on the shocking announcement of Jake Paul taking on Gervonta Tank Davis in an exhibition fight this fall. According to Berto, it's obvious to anyone who knows the people involved that this fight is purely a money grab for Davis. He said Tank doesn't care at all about what boxing fans think of this matchup. Jake Paul versus Tank Davis? Wow, Berto said. That sounds crazy, but doing it in Atlanta is a smart move. I've lived near Atlanta for about 45 years, and if there's one thing I know, it's that when something big happens in that city, people show up. The city always shows up. It's going to be packed. Berto added that while many fans are upset about the fight because they're true boxing purists, they need to understand that boxing today is all about entertainment. People don't realize how the boxing business really works. I'm not surprised Tank made a fight like this happen. He doesn't care what anyone thinks anymore. After the Roach fight, when he felt everyone turned on him, he was already talking about retiring. Now he's just chasing the bag. He's not concerned with your opinions. You've got to understand the mindset here. Tank doesn't care what people think of this fight. He's doing it for the money. Outside the ring, Davis has also been battling personal challenges. Still, he's been working hard to prepare for Jake Paul. With his experience and boxing IQ, Davis holds a big advantage over the problem child. Moments after the November 14th exhibition between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis was announced on Wednesday, Paul wasted no time jumping on social media to take shots. Size versus speed, power versus precision. One will rise and one will fall, Paul said. As a cruiserweight, Paul is 7 divisions heavier than his lightweight opponent. Standing 6'1", Paul has a 7'12" height advantage and a 9'12" reach advantage. Gervonta has been disrespecting my name for too long, Paul continued. His nickname might be Tank, but I'm like an FPV drone. I'm about to disable the little guy. Sure, he's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, but my motto is anyone, anytime, any place, against all odds. And I like my odds. Paul then posted a picture of a box of tissues with the caption, "Supplying these for my Twitter timeline right now." He also shared an edited photo of Davis next to a wedding cake, writing, "About the same size." Other posts included 50 Cent's hit songs, "Straight to the Bank," and "If I Can't," as Paul trolled critics, reminding them that he's once again defied expectations, landed a major opponent, and made a fortune doing it. The upcoming fight between Davis, 30, and Paul, 28, comes nearly a year after Paul faced 58-year-old Mike Tyson. That highly anticipated bout, sanctioned as a professional 8-round fight, 2 minutes per round with 14-ounce gloves, proved that Tyson's prime days were long behind him. After beating Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. by unanimous decision in June, Paul tried to set up a fight with Anthony Joshua, but that deal never came together. On Wednesday, Paul hinted that it still might happen someday. First, I'm going to kill David, then I'll go on to slaughter Goliath, he said. Paul and Davis will meet at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, and the fight will stream on Netflix. Most Valuable Promotions, Paul's company, has yet to announce how the massive weight gap will be handled, how many rounds they'll fight, or what the exact rules will be. All we know for now is that boxing and spectacle will collide in about 3 months. According to Tim Bradley, though, this fight isn't about competition, it's about money. Deep down, Davis has already retired, Bradley told The Ring. This exhibition is just for the payday. Tank is done. He's hung up his gloves and put them on the shelf. Bradley has long admired Davis's skills, but he says the fighter hasn't looked the same lately. Things started to go downhill earlier this year when Davis, the 30-year-old WBA lightweight champion, entered the ring against Lamont Roach as a heavy favorite on March 1st at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. Most, including Bradley, expected a dominant win, but Davis had to settle for a majority draw. That disappointing result seemed to light a fire in Davis, leading to plans for a rematch with Roach on August 16th in Las Vegas. However, that fight was never officially announced, and it's still unclear whether it will happen at all. Reports from The Ring suggested that the rematch might take place on August 23rd or August 30th, but nothing has been confirmed. Before the Roach fight, Davis was believed to be on track to face Jake Paul, a matchup that Paul himself later confirmed. Paul even said that the fight could still happen if Davis defeats Roach in their rematch. Bradley, however, believes Davis is mentally checked out of boxing. Tank's gone, Penny said. He's only thinking about the big payday with Jake Paul, and then he's out. I think he's done. He's got a lot on his mind, and honestly, he's tired of boxing. And that's all for now. For the latest updates, news, and highlights from the world of boxing, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you'll know when we drop new content. Until next time, peace out.